Welcome to Easy to Love Yoga with Shanna. I'm so glad you could join me today for chair yoga. Today we will be using a yoga strap for class. If you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a belt off a robe or you can use a men's necktie. So let's begin class. Let's start seated forward in our chair with our glutes on the chair, our hamstrings off the chair. So we have a nice 90-degree bend at the knees, feet flat on the floor. Focusing now on posture, sitting nice and tall, lengthening the spine, and rolling our shoulders back and down a few times, releasing any tension we might be holding in our shoulders or in our neck. When you're ready, just rest your hands wherever they land comfortably in your legs, and we'll close our eyes for a moment, bring our attention to our breath. Noticing your breath as you inhale, the chest rises and then the belly rises. And as you exhale, the belly falls and then the chest falls. Let's notice our breath for the next 4 rounds of breath. Bringing your attention now to the crown of your head, let's begin a scan of our body from the crown of our head all the way down to our toes. Noticing any areas you need to be mindful of during this practice today, and remembering if a pose doesn't feel right or is uncomfortable, you do not need to do that pose. Always keep yourself safe during class. Completing the scan of our bodies and returning our attention to our breath, moving into our 4 square breathing practice. Let's begin with an inhale through the nose of 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the emptiness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, relax your shoulders. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Inhale, notice your posture. Retain. Exhale. Retain. Final round, inhale, retain, exhale, retain. Return now to your regular breath and just notice that you're relaxed and breathing deeply. Keeping our eyes closed and our shoulders relaxed, let's lower the right ear towards the right shoulder, gently stretching out the left side of the neck. One more breath here, returning to center, and this time lowering the left ear towards the left shoulder, gently stretching out the right side. One more breath here, returning to center. Lifting your chin as if you're gazing up at the ceiling, puckering the lips slightly, adding a little bit more stretch to the front of the neck. One more breath, relax the jaw, returning to center, and this time drawing the jaw in towards the chest, stretching the back of the neck. Let's keep our head in this lowered position and slowly roll towards the right shoulder across the front of the body, relaxing the shoulders and rolling across the back. Nice and controlled, slowly across the front. Slowly across the back. And across the front, pausing when we reach the right shoulder. I'm going to change directions here and roll across the front towards the left. Across the back. Again, across the front slowly. Relax the shoulders. Last time across the back. And rolling across the front all the way to the left shoulder, pausing there, and then allowing the head to come back to center, gently lifting the head, opening your eyes. Let's roll our shoulders once again to the back of the room 3 times. And then we'll roll them towards the front of the room 3 times. Just releasing any stress. Beautiful. Let's begin by rolling on our wrists, keeping the wrists healthy. We spend a lot of time on our phones and our computers. It's important to take care of our wrists. Let's roll in the other direction. And we're going to make a simple stop sign with one hand and bring gentle pressure to the fingers just until you feel the sensation of the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. One last breath here, and then we're going to relax the fingers downward, and once again, gentle pressure, this time feeling the sensation of the stretch across the top of the wrist. These are the extensors and flexors of the wrist that we're working with this stretch. One more breath here. And let's change hands once again, starting with that stop sign, gentle pressure to the fingers, looking for the sensation of the stretch in the lower part of the wrist. One more breath here, and then relaxing the fingers, lowering them, and once again, gentle pressure, looking for that sensation of the stretch along the top of the wrist. One more breath here. Beautiful, and let's shake it out. Now we're going to bring our hands together, interlacing the fingers, making a nice tight fist. We're just going to make a circular motion in one direction. It's giving the wrists and the fingers a little bit more work. Just do whatever sort of circular motion feels good for you. And now we're going to change directions, rotating the opposite way. And one more rotation, and let's shake it out, jazz hands. Beautiful. We're just going to drop our hands down by our side. We're going to grab the chair with the right hand. Take that left hand overhead and really stretch and reach. Feel that rib cage lift and open, as if you were trying to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Now we're just going to allow gravity to start pulling us over nice and slow into a side bend. And you can take this over as shallow or as steep as you feel comfortable. And once you're settled in, let's hold in a position for 4 rounds of breath. Still looking up towards the ceiling. One more breath here. We're slowly going to come back up. And now the hand that was in the sky will hold onto the chair. Opposite hand comes overhead. Really stretch and reach. Looking up towards the ceiling. And again, allow that hand to become heavy as you slowly move into a nice side bend. Stop wherever you feel comfortable and hold here for 4 rounds of breath. One more breath here. And now we're just going to move with a fluid movement from side to side, coming into that nice deep side bend. Each time, taking your time, and then slowly rotating to the other side, coming into that deep side bend once again. We'll do this once more in each direction. Just holding onto the chair with your free hand for support. Beautiful, and coming back, sitting nice and tall here, just making sure that strap's not too close to your neck. We're going to start with our palms facing each other in front of the body. One of our hands will travel as we exhale, and we'll bring it as far behind as we can comfortably reach, and then inhale to bring it forward. So your left hand travels as you exhale. Follow it with your gaze. We'll help you rotate slightly in this gentle twist. And then inhale, bring that hand forward. Still following with your gaze. Exhale right, follow with your gaze. Take it as far back as you can comfortably. And then inhale forward. Exhale left. Inhale forward. Last one, exhale right. Inhale forward. Here's a little change, keeping our gaze straight ahead. We're going to exhale. Both arms will travel, lifting the chest. Inhale forward. Exhale, open and lift the chest. Inhale forward. One more just like this. Exhale. And inhale. This time another change. Backs of hands face each other. As we exhale, we're pressing away. If you find difficulty in your shoulders, you can just lower the hands. Inhale forward. Exhale, press. Inhale, forward. And again, you can always lower. Exhale, press. Inhale, forward. Beautiful. Let's allow our hands to come down to our knees, and once again, make sure that strap's not too close to your neck. We're going to take our left hand to our right knee, right hand behind you on the chair. Still sitting nice and tall, just on your glutes on the chair. Exhale and twist. Look over the shoulder for 8 rounds of breath. Notice the back is very tight as we first move into this stretch. Continue to breathe deeply and notice it begin to relax. One more breath here. Let's slowly unwind, coming back to our starting position. Beautiful. And this time, right hand to left knee, left hand behind you on the chair. Again, sitting nice and tall. Exhale and twist and hold for 8 rounds of breath. One more breath here. And slowly unwind, coming forward once again. Beautiful. We're going to take that strap off of our neck now. We're just going to bring it shoulder height and shoulder width apart. We're going to elevate it slightly above our gaze, not quite overhead, just in front of the face. Sitting nice and tall here. We're going to exhale and twist to each side as we exhale. So let's exhale and twist right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center, looking up through the strap. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center. And now take that strap nice and wide. We'll do the same thing. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Last one, exhale left, inhale center, holding that strap up nice and tall. This time when we exhale, we're going to lower one hand and raise the other overhead. So let's exhale, dropping the right hand, looking up through the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, change sides, dropping the left hand, looking up through the right. Inhale, center. Exhale and change once again. Inhale, center. And exhale, change. Inhale, back to center. Beautiful. Let's drop that strap for a moment. Now let's just bring your hands to your waist, and we're just going to make a nice circular motion, looking to release any tension we might be holding in our low back or in our hips. One more circle in this direction, and then we'll change direction, circling the other way. Just looking for any areas of tightness that you might find. Beautiful. One more circle. And stopping here. Now we're going to take the strap around the sole of our left foot. We're going to hold that strap in both hands, wrap it around once or twice just so you have a nice grip on the strap. We're still sitting forward in our chair, so just our glutes on the chair, thinking about posture, nice tall spine. We're going to lift that leg, keeping that knee slightly bent. We're going to contract the heel towards the seat of the chair and extend back out. Contract and extend. Keep doing this for a few more rounds. And one more time, we're going to hold that extension, and this time both ends of the strap into the same hand as the extended leg, so your free hand can grab the chair for support. Still thinking about posture. Let's extend out to the side, holding here for our inner thigh and groin stretch. I want you to check your knee. Make sure there's a slight bend in your knee. And we're going to add a nice slow pulse using the strap as a lever. You're going to feel the quads engage here. One more time, and then pause. And now we're going to draw that foot forward. We're going to take that strap halfway, bringing it across the opposite knee, keeping the foot flexed. Now if your hips are super tight, the foot on the floor can come a little bit more forward to give you more room. Otherwise, keep that 90-degree bend at the knees. Now what we're going to do is exhale and lower our body towards our legs, looking for that nice stretching sensation in the hip. Most of us have really tight hips. We spend a lot of time seated. So let's take a few moments here just to give that muscle a chance to relax. We'll stay here for 10 rounds of breath. Just close your eyes, focus on your breath, notice the sensations in your body. One more breath here. Opening your eyes and gently rising up. Strap into both hands. Allow that foot to come down to the floor, and we're going to change the foot in the strap. So now your right foot is in the strap. Once again, wrapping the strap around the hands so you have a nice grip on the strap. Lifting the leg, slight bend in the knee, and let's contract in and extend out. Sitting nice and tall, thinking about posture. Two more here. And this time, hold that extension, both ends of the strap into the same hand as the extended leg, so free hand can grab the chair. Let's extend out to the side for an inner thigh and groin stretch. And once again, take a look at your knee. Make sure there's a slight bend in the knee. We don't want to hyperextend the joints. Two more breaths here. And let's add a nice slow pulse using the strap as a lever. Two more. And pausing here, drawing that foot forward, grabbing that strap halfway once again, keeping the foot flexed to protect the bent knee. And let's exhale and lower towards our legs, settling into this nice stretching sensation in the hips and closing our eyes for 10 rounds of breath. Just notice the sensation in your body as you focus on your breath. One more breath here. Opening your eyes, gently rising up, holding the strap in both hands, allowing that foot to come down to the floor. Now we're just going to take our strap, we're going to place it around the edge of the chair, just so it's out of the way. We're going to take our legs and extend them out slightly so we still have a bend at the knees. Our heels are on the mat, our toes might be pointing slightly off of the mat. We're going to take our hands and we're going to come into a modified forward fold. So it's a seated forward fold. So we're focusing on relaxing the back of the body as we glide our hands all the way down our legs to our ankles. So starting nice and slow, beginning with the hands just above the knees, slowly walking them down the legs and thinking about relaxing the low back, relaxing your mid back, relax your upper back, relax your shoulders, holding onto the ankles when you reach them with your hands, and continue to relax the back and the shoulders. Allow the neck to relax and allow the head to become heavy so the crown of the head begins to shine down towards the earth. Really focus on releasing all of the tension in the muscles in the back of the body. Breathing deeply here, holding for 10 rounds of breath. One more breath here. We're going to slowly glide the hands back up to the knees. Now we have some options. We're going to do a rotation, which is a nice twist for the spine. So we have two options. The first option is to rest your elbows on your knees and just rotate one arm at a time, looking up through the fingers towards the ceiling. The other option is if you're comfortable taking the hands all the way down to the ankles, we will rotate from that position looking up through the fingers at the ceiling. So take a moment, try out both. Try out on your elbows, on your knees, try that in one direction, and then allow your hands to glide down to your ankles and try that same direction again. See which feels most comfortable to you. And when you're ready, prepare whether it's your knees or at your ankles, and we will begin. So keeping our right hand on our right foot, we're going to take the left hand, rotate it towards the sky, look through the fingers for 6 rounds of breath. One more breath here. Slowly rotate down, pausing for just a second. And now we're going to take the right hand, rotating it towards the sky, looking through the fingers, 6 rounds of breath. One more breath. And slowly rotate down. Once again, the left hand rotates up, this time 3 rounds of breath. Slowly rotating down. Once again, the right hand rotates up, hold for 3 rounds of breath. And rotate down, and this time 8 singles at your own pace. So as soon as you're looking through the fingers at the ceiling, you can rotate and change sides. Take your time with this. We have one last on each side. Last one. And we're just going to pause for just a moment. Whether you're at your ankles or at your knees, just pause for a moment. And then slowly allow your hands to glide back up as you come back into a seated position. And drawing those feet in once again so you have that 90-degree bend at the knees. Thinking about posture, let's roll those shoulders back. And let's roll them forward. Beautiful. Let's draw our palms shining forward for a few rounds of cow and cat breath. So as we inhale into cow, lifting the gaze, lifting the chest, arms rise up, belly comes forward into cow. As we exhale into cat, dropping the arms, arch the back towards the back of the chair. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. We'll do just one more. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. And returning to a nice tall posture, grabbing the chair with both hands. Let's rotate the ankle of one foot in one direction. You might hear a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop, a little bit of Rice Krispie sounds there. That's okay, it's perfectly normal. Let's roll the other way. Just want you to pay attention and take a look at your foot. Are you making a nice circle there? If you're not making a nice circle, you could be losing range of motion. So this is something you could practice when you're watching TV. So let's change that to a point for 2 and a flex. A point and a flex. Let's do one more. Point and flex. Let's set that foot down, changing sides. Once again, looking at your feet, are you making a nice circle? Let's try the other direction. Again, check your foot. And turn that into a point for 2 and a flex. Point, flex, point, and flex, and setting that foot down. And now to close off class with a couple rounds of Tao breath. So we're going to start with our palms shining forward once again. We're going to inhale, reach up overhead. And as we exhale, draw the hands towards the shoulders and then press away from the body. Now inhale, lift the arms in front of the body. And exhale, draw into our starting position. Again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the shoulders and press away. Inhale, lift in front of the body. And exhale, pull in. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the shoulders and press away. Inhale, lift in front. Exhale, draw in. And we'll lift our arms overhead one last time, drawing the palms together. Closing our eyes as we lower our hands to heart center. Take a moment here to notice your breath. Bringing your attention to the crown of your head, doing one more scan of your body all the way down to your toes. And noticing without judgment how you feel after this practice today. Bring your attention once again to your breath, noticing that you're still breathing deeply. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with this practice today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Namaste. Thank you once again for joining me today and watching this program. Please don't forget to subscribe and support this channel and share this channel with your friends and family and anyone you know that might benefit from a little bit of mindful movement. Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.